Hey, low riders. It's me again, Lois, and I just thought I'd come here to reintroduce myself in case I didn't make myself clear to some people. My name is Lois X. Brundage Vance. I hail from New York City. I am 64 years old. My birthday is May 13. I was born in 1959. I will be 65 years old on Monday. I am on nobody's bandwagon. So with that being said, this message is for the Melometers and the content creators who are willing to blow up the whole ship without fully understanding what the outcomes or ramifications should be. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the blackout. Okay. We blacking out a show not only hurts the people that you intend to hurt, it also hurts the people that you supposedly support or the person that you supposedly support. You don't know what you're doing, what you're doing, the effect that it has on Melody Shari Rodgers. Let's just be real clear. And the 4-piece chicken nuggets. Doing a blackout could potentially have Carlos King alleged and in my opinion saying, well, since they blacking out the show, I'm going to cut your salary. I'm going to go ahead and take the producer title off of you. You don't know what the ramifications are. So we have to stop jumping the gun with emotions and sit and be still and watch Melody move. She said for us to be smart about what we're doing. We're supposedly critical thinkers. So if you're critically thinking, then you need to think about how some of the ramifications of what you do could possibly harm her and the 4-piece chicken nuggets. And then contacting news outlets and radio stations and so forth and so on. That could definitely have a large hurtful impact on Melody Shari and the 4-piece chicken nuggets. Because we don't know how the news is going to go after her. You know, they might just shove a camera up in her face while she's with her kids and then ask one of the dumbest questions on the planet. Because we know, watching the news every day, that news people can ask you some really dumb questions. And they will ask you the same question 75 times in 75 different ways. So I'm not in agreement with forming a charge against an entity that could potentially harm the one that I support. I'm watching Love and Marriage Huntsville because I love Melody. And additionally, I did like the whole cast. I also like Marceau. A lot of you don't like Marceau, but Melody Shari Rodgers and Marceau Scott are my two favorites on the show because, like I said, both of them are good for reality TV. You could potentially hurt any future endeavors that she might have because based on making all this noise and causing the news outlets and newspapers and radio to get involved, she could be seen as a risk to work with in the future. So I'm going to need the crazy people to fall back. And yes, I said the crazy people because some of us are doing too much. And stop going to people's houses. We ain't got no business visiting people's houses. That's just ridiculous. We have been watching TV for eons. And we don't just show up at celebrities or TV celebrities or reality TV celebrities' homes just to stalk and see what's going on and then put questions on the line. That is just an emotional response. And that is a form of abuse. And if we're fighting against abuse, then what are we doing if we're looking to do all these things to bring a whole conglomerate down, not realizing that it could affect the one person that we claim to support? I said a long time ago, I don't ride anybody's bandwagon, and I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. So like I said, I will fall back. Melody is playing chess, not checkers. So if you know anything about the game, you watch the moves. You don't just move indiscriminately and just make decisions and not realize the repercussions that can come from the decisions that you make. Yes, I get it. Everybody's mad at the rest of the cast for being complicit with this revenge porn video that Martell attempted to send out. Cry about it, yell about it, scream about it, cuss about it. But don't be forming no coalitions and mobs and anything else to go after the entire cast or own network or Carlos King, which could potentially harm Melody Shari Rodgers and the 4-piece chicken nuggets and her family. So I think you should stop and think before you leave. Low riders, that's all I got to say today. I hope some of you take heed to the word that I'm giving today, because it's very important to not allow our emotions to lead us into destruction. I love each and every one of you. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Mwah. Peace.